I'm Jean Kimber, and this is my wife Jean. We are missionaries with Transworld Radio. Transworld Radio is an international Christian radio ministry. On a lot of our literature, you read that Transworld Radio aims to reach the world for Christ by mass media so that lasting fruit is produced. Worldwide, we broadcast to 190 different countries in 230 languages. These days we broadcast in FM and on the internet. But we live and work in Swaziland, where Transworld Radio has a shortwave and medium wave transmitter site. From here we broadcast to much of Africa. Not so many people listen to shortwave these days, but we still get many listeners in countries that restrict Christian activities or where Christians are persecuted. We also get many listeners from rural areas where people are out of reach of FM broadcasts. Shall we go for a quick tour of the transmitter site? Here we have 3 identical shortwave transmitters, and we also have 1 medium wave transmitter, which you can see on the right. Each transmitter uses the same power as 50 of your electric kettles. One project we had back in 2016 was to install this medium wave transmitter. The old transmitter was getting unreliable, and the new one here is twice as powerful. So we received everything as a kit, and then we had to assemble it and tune it and then commission it according to the factory commissioning instructions. So that project took several months. We are now in our control room. We don't make any programs in Swaziland, so we have no microphones and no studios. All our programs are made in other countries. Our Johannesburg office receives the programs and then loads those programs onto these servers remotely over the internet. At the right time, these PCs play out the programs and send the audio signal to our transmitters. The work is very varied. One day I could be writing a computer program for the controller. Another day may be fault finding on a transmitter. Another day we may be calculating how to modify an antenna so it can broadcast to a new country. And all this work is so that people throughout Africa can hear the gospel on their own radios in their own language. Not only do I enjoy the work, but it's for a good purpose, enabling others to hear about Jesus Christ, many of them for the first time. Because of the countries we broadcast to, it's not always easy for listeners to contact us. So it's very encouraging when we get feedback and hear how the programs are making an impact in people's lives. We hear of those who have turned to the Lord for the first time, and at other times we hear how others are growing after hearing Bible teaching programs. Well, I've done enough talking. Jean, what's it like living in Swaziland?
Well, for me, it's much of the time being spent with the children, like being the chauffeur and helping them with their homework. And there's the cooking, the cleaning, the washing, ironing. And I also enjoy gardening. I love sewing and craft work, but I don't get much time except during the holidays or the weekends. I do a little. On Friday mornings, I attend a ladies' Bible study in Manzini, which is very helpful, and I've got a very nice group of ladies that I fellowship with. And once a month, I teach at the Sunday school at our church in Baban.
Thank you very much for your support and for your prayers. It's been a good help to us. We won't be able to continue this work here without you. Thank you.